Good morning, students. We have already completed exercise 7.3, that is up to permutations we have completed. Let us start with the combination today. Combinations. Consider three persons A, B and C. There are two seats available. In the permutation, how many ways we can arrange two persons out of three persons? That means we can fill in the first box in three ways, and if no repetition is allowed, and we have to choose one from these two ways. So, totally 3 into 2 6 ways. That means 3 factorial divided by 3 factorial, that is 3 into 2 into 1, 3 factorial. But so this is called permutation, that is seating arrangement. In another word, so we can make them to sit here as AB, BC, CA, BA, CB, AC, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So, AB, BC, CA, BA, CB, AC, all are different permutations. So, these are all arrangements of sitting, make them to sit here, but in the combination it is only a selection. Here permutation means arrangements, whereas the combination is selection. The term combination means selection. Now, the same A, B, C persons are there. There are only two seats available. We have to select only two persons. If A is selected, then we have to select any one of BC, that is either B or C. If A is not selected, so we have to select these two only, because two seats only available, so BC. So, these are all the selections. There is only 3 possible ways, but in case of permutation there are 6 possible ways we have, but in the combination it is a combination, that is combining one person with another person, combining one object with another object. So, once if we selected, the order is irrespective, that is the order is not a problem here. So, we do not consider the order. Here we have to consider the order, because here even if you take numbers 1, 2, 3 other than ABC, we want to form a 2-digit number, means so 1 2 2 1 1 3 3 1 2 3 3 2. So, these are all the different 2-digit numbers using 1 2 3. This is permutation, and you have in here 1 2 3, there are 3 numbers only available. You are asking two persons to select any one of the available, any one of the number available resources, that is totally 3 numbers. So, we are asking two persons to select one number. If first person select one number, means other will select either one of these, that is 2 or 3. So, 1, 2. So, there is only one possibility of selecting 1 and 2. It is not 1 and 2 and 2 1 are not different here in this case. So, the combination only selection, not the arrangement. So, permutation means arrangement, combination is selection. So, therefore, in this combination, generally the notation used for combination is NCR. NCR. Here we use NPR. So, for the permutation we use the notation NPR. Here the NCR, that is combination of n objects taken R at a time. So, NCR is nothing but NPR into 1 by R factorial, because here the combination requires the arrangement within R is equal to NPR. அதாவது பெர்முட்டேஷனில் நமக்கு வந்து ஆர்டரும் முக்கியம், 1 2 3 4 5 6. பட் காம்பினேஷனில் பார்த்தீங்கன்னா எய்தர் AB ஆர் BC ஆர் CA. ஸோ செலெக்ஷன் ஒன்லி அவைலபிள். ஸோ செலெக்ஷன் போது ஒன்ஸ் A வந்து கேன் பி combined with B or C only, or B can be combined with C or A only, or C can be combined with A or B only, A or B only. So this is a combination. But permutation arrangement, so here, so the combination, the arrangement is 2 ways we can select out of this. Here 3 ways. So 2 factorial means 2. Here 3 ways we can, so which is equal to NPR. So 3 into 2 factorial means 2 into 1 2, 2 3s are 6 we have in the permutation. But NCR equal to, from this we have NCR equal to 1 by R factorial into NPR. That means 1 by R factorial into, we know that NPR equal to N factorial divided by N minus R factorial. Hence NCR in general equal to N factorial divided by R factorial into N minus R factorial. So this is the formula for this, where R is greater than or equal to 0, less than or equal to N. Initially we may find 0 may not be included, but the property says 0 is also an element for R, therefore R is greater than or equal to 0 but less than or equal to N. So this is the formula for combination. Dear students, we know that combination has a notation NCR. Now some of the properties. NCN equal to NC0 equal to 1. So the first property. Here let me prove that NCR equal to N factorial divided by R factorial into N minus R factorial. NCN equal to N factorial divided by R instead of R, N factorial into N minus N factorial, N minus N factorial. That is equal to N factorial divided by N factorial into N minus N 0 factorial. We know that 0 factorial equal to 1, therefore, so 1, N factorial divided by N factorial is also 1, so the answer is 1. So take the second case, NC0. This is also N factorial divided by R factorial means 0 factorial, and N minus R factorial, so N minus 0 factorial, which is equal to N factorial divided by 0 factorial into N minus 0, N only N factorial, which is also 1. Hence NCN equal to NC0 equal to 1. The next one is NC1 equal to N. Here look at this. NC1 equal to, based on the formula N factorial divided by R factorial means 1 factorial, NC1 N factorial N minus R factorial, that is N minus 1 factorial, which is equal to N factorial is N into N minus 1 factorial divided by 1 factorial into N minus 1 factorial. So it is nothing but N. So NC1 equal to N. And the next case, generally NCR equal to NCN minus R. So the next property is NCR equal to NCN minus R. Consider N minus R, NCN minus R. We know that NCR equal to N factorial divided by R factorial into N minus R factorial. Accordingly, NCN minus R equal to N factorial divided by N minus R factorial into N minus R means N minus of N minus R factorial, that is equal to N factorial divided by N minus R factorial into, this is N minus N minus into minus plus R factorial. So this is nothing but n factorial divided by n minus r factorial into r factorial. So this is nothing but NCR. So NCR equal to NC n minus r. And the next one, if NCA equal to NCB, then if NCA equal to NCB, then we have A equal to B or A plus B equal to N. For example, let A equal to B, that is NC phi equal to NC phi. We know that. So when A equal to B, NC phi will be equal to NC phi only. Okay. So it is A equal to B. If A is not equal to B, let the case A is not equal to B, then NC A equal to NC B. Here we told the condition is A is not equal to B, but the given condition is NCA equal to NCB. But we can write this as NC, according to this property, NCR equal to NC n minus R. So NCB equal to NC n minus B. Here NCR equal to NC n minus R, accordingly it is NCB equal to NC n minus B. So either in this case it may not be equal, therefore A equal to n minus B. So bring the B here, that is A plus B equal to n. So if NCA equal to NCB, either A equal to B or A plus B equal to n. So this is the proof here. Next, one important property, NCR plus NC R minus 1 equal to n plus 1 CR. So let me explain this. Before that, you should know one thing. We know that n factorial equal to n into n minus 1 factorial or n into n minus 1 into n minus 2 factorial. So either forward or backward. So in the reverse order, n into n minus 1 factorial equal to n factorial. So this is what we have to keep it in mind while proving this property. So let us prove this. The proof is LHS equal to NCR plus NCR minus 1. The first one is n factorial divided by r factorial into n minus r factorial. Second one is n factorial divided by r factorial, means here r minus 1 factorial, and n minus r means n minus of r minus 1, that is n minus r minus of minus plus 1. So this is n minus r plus 1 factorial. Here this is n factorial divided by r factorial can be written as r into r minus 1 factorial, r minus 1 factorial. This is n minus r factorial plus n factorial divided by r minus 1 factorial. N minus r plus 1 is n minus r plus 1 factorial is equal to n plus 1 minus r factorial, or the next term is n plus 1 minus r into n minus r factorial. That is, we know that n factorial equal to n into n minus 1 factorial. Accordingly, n plus 1 minus r factorial equal to n plus 1 minus r into subtract 1 from it. That is 1 subtract means into n minus r factorial. So I have written here. Here we can take n factorial in the numerator, r minus 1, n minus r factor. So both present in the two elements. So we can take n factorial divided by r minus 1 factorial, r minus 1 factorial into n minus r factor, into n minus r factorial as common, into the remaining is 1 by r. Here 1 by r plus here the remaining term is 1 by n plus 1 minus r, which is equal to n factorial divided by r minus 1 factorial into n minus r factorial into by cross multiplication. This is n plus 1 minus r plus 1 into r divided by r into n plus 1 minus r. So, plus r minus r cancel. So, this is equal to n plus 1 into n factorial, n plus 1 into n factorial divided by r into r minus 1 factorial, r into r minus 1 factorial. Here n plus 1 minus r into n minus r factorial. This is nothing but n plus 1 into n factorial is n plus 1 into n factorial means n plus 1 factorial, n plus 1 factorial divided by r into r minus 1 factorial is r factorial. This is n plus 1 minus r, n minus r means n plus 1 minus r factorial. So, this is n plus 1 c r because n factorial means n plus 1 factorial, r factorial divided by n minus r, n plus 1 minus r factorial. So, n cr plus n cr minus 1 equal to n plus 1 cr. So, you can look at the property, it is also given in the book very clearly. So, I hope you understood this property. Let us solve the problems given in the exercise 7.4. Exercise 7.4, question number 1. If NC8 equal to NC2, find NC2. Given NC8 equal to NC2. We know that by property, if NCA equal to NCB, either A equal to B or A plus B equal to N. Here A is not equal to B, therefore A plus B equal to N. By property A plus B equal to N, therefore N equal to 8 plus 2 equal to 10. Now NC2 they are asking equal to 10C2. So, 10C2 is 10 factorial divided by 2 factorial into 10 minus 2 8 factorial, that is equal to 10 into 9 into 8 factorial divided by 2 factorial means 2 only 8 factorial. So, we can eliminate this 5 times 5 4s are 5 9s are 45, therefore NC2 equal to 45. So, this is the answer. Next question number 2, subdivision 1. Determine n, that means find n. Find n. Given that 2n C3 is to NC3 equal to 12 is to 1. 12 is to 1. So, there are two subdivisions. The first subdivision I do, second subdivision the same following this way, you can solve this. Now, 2n C3 divided by NC3 equal to 12 by 1. Here the numerator is according to the formula NCR, we have n factorial divided by r factorial into n minus r factorial. So, this is 2n factorial divided by r factorial means 3 factorial and n minus r factorial means 2n minus 3 factorial whole divided by, this is n factorial divided by 3 factorial into n minus 3 factorial equal to 12. 12 by 1 12. So, let us interchange this, that is 2n factorial divided by 3 factorial into 2n minus 3 factorial into reciprocally it is 3 factorial into n minus 3 factorial divided by n factorial equal to 12. Here the numerator is 2n factorial means 2n into 2n minus 1 into 2n minus 2 into 2n minus 3 factorial divided by, here we can eliminate 3 factorial, and the new denominator is 2n minus 3 factorial and n minus 3 factorial. So, here n minus 3 factorial in the numerator, the denominator is n factorial. N factorial equal to n into n minus 1 into n minus 2 into n minus 3 factorial equal to 12. So, we can eliminate n minus 3 factorial, n minus 3 factorial, 1n, and here 2n minus 3 factorial, 2n minus 3 factorial. The remaining elements are here 2 into 2n minus 1 into 2n minus 2 into 2 into n minus 1. 2n minus 2 means 2 into n minus 2, that is all. In the denominator we have only n minus 1 into n minus 2 only. It is n minus 1 into n minus 2 equal to 12. Here also we can eliminate n minus 1. So, here 2 2s are 4, bring the 4 there. So, the numerator is 2n minus 1 divided by n minus 2 equal to 12 divided by 4 equal to 3. By cross multiplication, 2n minus 1 equal to 3 into n minus 2, 3 into n minus 2, that is 3n minus 6. So, bring the 6 there, 2n here. So, 6 minus 1, 5 equal to 3n minus 2n equal to n. Hence, n equal to 5. The second subdivision is a homework. Next question number 3. How many cards can be drawn through 21 points on a circle? Consider a circle 1, 2, 3, likewise 21 points are there. I didn't count, so approximately I am writing, but we need at least 2 points to draw a card. So, the available points are n equal to 21. Here they given you 21 points on the circle, but we have to select only 2 points to draw a card. Therefore, r equal to 2. Therefore, the number of cards can be derived using combination only. Therefore, the number of cards equal to, that is 21 CR, I mean r means 2. We know that NCR equal to n factorial divided by r factorial into n minus r factorial, that is 21 factorial divided by r factorial means 2 factorial, n minus r means 19 factorial, 21 minus 2 19 factorial. So, this can be 21 into 20 into 19 factorial divided by 2 factorial means 2 into 19 factorial. So, this is 10, 21 into 10, 210 cards. We can draw 210 cards from given 21 points. Question number 4. In how many ways can a team of 3 boys and 3 girls can be selected from 5 boys and 4 girls? So, for the first one, the total number of ways, is equal to, we have to select 3 boys from 5 boys. So, NCR. So, out of 5 boys we have to select 3 only, and from 3 girls, I mean 4 out of 4 girls we have to select 3 girls. By fundamental theorem of multiplication, the total ways, so first selection into next selection, that is 4C 3. So, available boys are 5, we have to select 3, and available girls are 4, and we have to select only 3. So, the total number of ways is 5C3 into 4C3. This is by principle of multiplication. Okay, that is 5C. We know that NCR equal to n factorial divided by r factorial into n minus r factorial. The same way 5 factorial divided by 3 factorial into 2 factorial into 4 factorial divided by 3 factorial into r minus 1 factorial. So, you can calculate the value easily. Next question number 5. Find the number of ways of selecting 9 balls. Selecting 9 balls from 6 red balls. So red balls equal to 6 and 5 white balls equal to 5 and 5 blue balls. Blue balls equal to 5. So we have to select 9 balls. That means R equal to 9. Okay. So this is a total, not individually. So totally we have to select 9 balls. There is a condition. If each selection consists of 3 balls of each color. So 3 balls of each color. Therefore the total number of selection equal to, from red we have to select 3 only. So 6C3 into, and out of 5 we have to select 3 white balls only into, from 5 blue balls we have to select 3 balls only. So this is easy for you to compute this, because NCR equal to n factorial divided by r factorial into n minus r factorial. The first one is 6 factorial divided by r factorial 3 factorial. N minus r means 6 minus 3 3 factorial. Likewise you can calculate, find the answer. And next one, question number 6. In the question number 6, determine the number of 5 card combinations. Question number 6. So determine the number of 5 card combinations out of deck of 52 cards. The total cards is equal to total cards equal to 52. There is a condition. If there is exactly 1 as in each combination. So we have to select for 1 ace for each combination. So there are number of aces equal to 4. Therefore remaining cards remaining are 52 minus 4 equal to 48. So we need 5 card combination. We need 5 card combination. So total combination is equal to, we have to select 1 from 4, that is ace must. So 1 from 4 into 4 remaining 4 from 48. So 48 C4. So this is 5 card combination. 1 must be ace. So 4 select 1 ace from 4 and remaining select 4 cards from the remaining 48. So this is the combination. So you can find the answer and verify your book. And next one, question number 7. In question number 7, in how many ways one can select a cricket team of, can one select a cricket team of 11 from 17 players? Total players 17. Total players are 17 available, in which only 5 players bowler. So 5 can bowl plus other 12 can bat. Bowl. If each team of 11 must include exactly 4 bowlers. So if foul bowlers means the remaining is 17 minus 5 equal to 12. So 12 only. So in the selection of 11 players, we need 11 players. So in which 4 bowlers must. Therefore the total combination required here equal to, so 11 player means 4 bowlers we have. So out of 5 bowlers we have to select 4 bowlers, and in remaining 12 players we have to select 7 players only, because we need only 11 players. 4 plus 7 11 players. Select 4 from 5 bowlers and 7 batsmen from 12 batsmen. So this is the required. So you can compute the value and verify it from your book answer. And in the next question number 8, this is question number 7. This is question number 7. Next is question number 8. A bag contains 5 black and red balls. So black 5 and red is 6 balls, totally 11 balls, and determine the number of ways in which 2 black and 3 red balls are selected. So number of ways, total number of ways is equal to 2 black means 5C2 into 3 red balls means 6C3. That's all. So you can write the answer clearly. The last question is, so this question is 8th problem, and the last question is 9th problem, question number 9. In how many ways can a student choose a program of 5 courses if 9 courses are available? Totally 9 courses available, 9 courses available, and we have to select 5 courses and are available, and 2 specific courses are compulsory for every student. 2 is compulsory. So 9 minus 2, 7. So 2 compulsory means you have to select 2 from 2 only. So NCN equal to 1 already told you. So the number of selections, we have to select 5 courses. Therefore the total number of selection is equal to 2C2, because 2 courses is compulsory from 2 specific courses, and the remaining we have to select only how many courses? So 5 courses. So here already selected 2. So the remaining only we have to select 3. There are 5 courses, 2 is compulsory from specific 2. So 2C2, and the remaining 3 we have to select from this 7 only. So this is 7C3. So let us calculate the value here. For this, NCN equal to 1 into 7C3 means 7 factorial divided by 3 factorial into 7 minus 3, 4 factorial. That is equal to 7 into 6 into 5 into 4 factorial divided by 3 factorial means 3 into 2 into 4 factorial. So 3 2s are 6, 7 5s are 35. There are 35 ways we can select the course, and I hope we have completed the combination. It is very easy rather than permutation, I think. So next is miscellaneous examples and exercise. I do selected problems, and the remaining I will give you as a homework, and we meet in the next video. Thank you very much.